this week.
Swing. Dance. Skate.
We've been keeping an eye on District M ever since it was first revealed, but we didn't know it was coming to PlayStation VR until we saw a tweet from the developers over there at Autoverse late last week. At first I was wondering if they actually meant that District M is in development for PSVR2, considering that's been the case for most VR developers as of late. But a recent PlayStation blog post suggested that there are some indie PSVR games coming out this month, although I have absolutely no idea which ones they're referring to.
And barricade all entries and windows if possible.
REQUISITION VR is a 4-player online co-op survival game set in an apocalyptic world. You run, fight, survive, explore abandoned houses, finding guns, knives, and other weapons that you can craft using objects around the house. Now, I played an early demo of this one recently on Steam, and although it was fun, I didn't have a chance to play the 4-player co-op mode, and didn't really take the time to learn all the mechanics. So let's hope it's fun, because its developers just confirmed this week that it's headed to PSVR2. Among Us VR has been one of my most anticipated multiplayer games coming down the pipeline. But a while back, after showing the PlayStation VR logo at the end of their trailer, developer Shell Games seemingly kicked the PSVR 1 version to the curb in favor of a PSVR 2 launch title. So it's not surprising that there was some confusion when the beta request went live this week, and PlayStation VR was on the list of the supported headsets. What a few people failed to notice, though, was the assortment of fake headsets also on the list, everything from the PlayStation Portal S to the Xbox Moda. Pretty sus. For what it's worth, I signed up, selected the PSVR option, and then got an email response saying, unfortunately the beta program is not available for your platform yet. So I guess I'll keep you posted.
In the end, some things just prove to be inevitable.
Puzzle Adventure Wanderer ranks as one of my favorite games of the PSVR 1 generation, but because of when it came out so late in the lifespan, I always wondered how it sold, mostly because I'm hoping that the two teams that made Wanderer, Oddboy and M-Theory, would live on to bring their game to PSVR 2 and hopefully keep making more awesome VR games in the future. So when we got this press release this week, it was with a huge sigh of relief. The two companies behind the acclaimed game Wanderer have officially joined forces to become Mighty Eyes. Mighty Eyes will continue working on its inaugural title Wanderer, with more news to come later in the year. This is good news, and we can't wait to see what they've got in store for PSVR 2. Recently, while talking to Reggie Strange from Strange Game Studios, he shared some early footage of the huge update that's coming our way for RC Airplane Challenge. The first thing you'll probably notice are the first-person cockpits, which is obviously going to be the only way I play RCAC from now on. Plus, there's a brand new base attack mode where each team fights to take down the opponent's blimp, all while navigating the opponent's turrets and spawning turrets of your own. Now, don't forget that this is a 16v16 multiplayer mode, so it doesn't look terribly impressive here with just 1 or 2 planes battling it out. And in other Strange Games news, what might be just as interesting is that they're teasing their next project. Check out the teaser here, and let me know what you think it might be in the comments below. Two of the bigger mysteries on the PSVR 1 release calendar have to be Transformers VR and Startenders, both of which got delayed at the absolute last minute, with not a lot of updates since. Well, luckily Startenders might finally be getting a release date sometime this month. After struggling with a few issues, the team over at Foggy Box Games have said they're re-entering QA this week and are hoping to get the PSVR version out ASAP, with all bugs from the Quest version fully ironed out and addressed before launch. Now if I can only find out what happened to Transformers, we'll be in business. The The sales over on the PlayStation Store just keep rolling in, and the summer sale just added a bunch of new PSVR games. There are obvious ones to pick up like Skyrim VR for just $20, but my picks have to be 3 games that have a lot in common. And that's that they're all really fun to play, but they're just lacking in content, so you might not want to pay full price for them. So for just $12 each, make sure you pick up Stride, Fract, and Paranormal Activity. All amazing deals at this price. Just remember that the sale ends on August 17th.
This week.